I know that before it said we can't capture them.
Levioso. Defendo. Confringo.
Well,
Defendo. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Repulso.
I think we're alright. But I think it's reset all my fucking audio preferences. Maybe. Ah, who knows? Knows. You'll have to let me know. What a fucking palaver. But they tweeted about fixing it 2 weeks ago. It's still not fixed. Here's some methods to fix this bug. Wait for devs to fix the bug. Thank you. Thank you, Internet. Jesus, fuck me.
Incendio. Levioso.
Is there a patch? Oh, game. Well, you gotta do me like that. Right then. With that being said, we will see if we can find a female Graphorn. How are we doing? I think we're doing better, mate. You tell me. But yeah, my OBS is doing much better. So, fingers crossed.
I don't like the looks of that encampment.
Yeah, I think we got it. I think we got it. It looks a lot less framey. Yeah, good. Yeah, before my OBS said it was dropping like 20 to 25% of the frames. Now we're dropping 1.5, so. Yeah, but we want a female, mate.
Not good.
We did it! Troubleshooting for how long? Fucking probably 20 minutes. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I was saying this bugged quest that I've got is needed to like fully complete what I need to fully complete. So I'm kind of salty. Like super salty. And they tweeted about fixing it like a while ago. Like 10 days ago ish. It wouldn't be a good stream without tech issues. Yeah, exactly.
Field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
We get what we pay for. Let's see if there's a phoenix at the end of this. I know we got the one at the end of this, but I'd like to get a female to breed the phoenixes. I'm sure there was a shortcut to the top. For example, I rarely have tech issues. Yeah, I do have a very bog basic setup. It'll never do. And I'm pretty sure I'm not just full of shit on this one. I'm sure there was a... But I'll run through the cave. Knocks on wood. Yeah, knock on wood. That hurt more than I intended it to.
I would have had those snidgets if it wasn't for you. I won't go down to
Oh, too hard.
That seems super loud now. Oh, fuck knows. Who knows?
Levioso. Here's 10 points.
Expelliarmus.
Coward.
Depulso. Bombarda. One less poacher in the wizarding world.
There we go, that seems a bit better.
Aloha Mora.
And now it seems super quiet. Why you gotta do me like that? Like this technology? No, there's no more Phoenix. Damn it. Gotta love the music there. Gotta love the music though.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Right, so it's down a little thing here. Would we be able to land at the top? You son of a bitch. Yeah, I know I can't enter, but we're trying to land. Because this might be useful as a speedrunning tool. Ah, fuck you then. Fuck you then. See if I can. Let us return to the main quests. I do think we are basically done. With our Gryffindor run, because we can't do that last fucking quest. It's glitched.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogwarts? There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand.
So let's go fuck up Ranrock instead.
Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic. Said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do.
Just keep reloading the area, it will fix itself eventually. It's a pretty widespread bug, apparently, but I'll see what I can do. I'll give it a crack. See if we can't brute force a fix.
It is done.
Pretty.
I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
You'd be correct, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
Put a hole through his hat.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That
Warning shot.
repository is my birthright.
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance.
Pot
Shit,
kettle.
better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Oh. Kidnapped. Wizard napped.
Imperio, allow me to put you.
Enough. You're easy enough to follow. Try not to make this too simple. Hey, knew you were still hanging about.
Expulso!
Accio.
No more happy days for you. You're no match for me.
That's a mistake.
Levioso.
You're only delaying the inevitable. Novice. down easy. Expulso!
There you are.
Imperium.
Wrong place, child.
Expulso! 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 Expulso!
Expelliarmus.
Now you've gone too far. How dare you do such a thing to me?
Expelliarmus.
Expulso!
Bombarda. Arresto momentum. Flipendo.
This is your first
Expelliarmus.
inductive, aren't we?
Abracadabra!
We delay the inevitable.
Wow, the game got framey there. That wasn't my setup.
To the
Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson!
Flipendo.
had enough.
Oh, I'm gonna be
Revelio.
No!
Accio. Incendio.
You're going to regret that.
Imperio.
Not the one I wanted to Imperio.
Accio.
You've made a great
Ringo. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
pay for your deeds.
Glacius.
Look what you do. You should never have come here.
Imperio. Accio. Glacius. Accio.
You're going to regret that. Expulso!
Glacius.
Who goes there?
Accio. Accio. Incendio.
Pay for your deeds.
Glacius.
You're no match for me.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Flipendo.
I'm just...
Expelliarmus.
They want to buy up. Had enough. You're going to regret that.
Potato.
You can't hold out forever.
Stupefy. Bombarda.
And let me guess, we'll have another one of these, and then some more waves. Because we work in threes.
Well done, child.
Oh, try to make this too easy for me.
Oh no, we blew him up. We obliterated that dude.
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an Alphanati right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened.
I blew a man into little tiny pieces. Right, and I'll give your suggestion go a fan. Give your suggestion a go, fan. Let's get to the camp. Spawn in everything, and then just save and reload, save
my
and
young
reload.
friend.
Let us see what we get. My suggestion is not based on anything but hope. No, I get that. I get that. We'll give it a few attempts. A few attempts at brute forcing it, but I'm not particularly hopeful. No. I'll tell you what though, I am kind of fed up of these cursor-based fucking menus in console games. So annoying. Give it a crack another couple of times, but again, I'm not particularly hopeful. Can we maybe go through the... Not looking like that'll work either. No. Couple more tries. And then we'll give it up as a bad job. No, last one. Damn it, game. Did that work? It did not. And we'll go to Hogsmeade, sell off our shit stuff, and then do the main quest then. You failed me, fam.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
It is wonderful to see you back here.
Oh, nice. We've clicked through the wall again. I'll never forgive myself. Nor should you. To lead me so astray. My goddamn back.
Please meet me as soon as possible. I received an interesting owl from Joanna about Harlow.
Let's go then, that's I. near Mana Cape.
Wonder who lives here.
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
Let's finish this.
I'm
Let's
ready to
finish
end
it.
Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle.
Let us be rid of
Wondered
it.
if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Mana Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
Agreed. Let's finish this.
Brilliant. Harlow's reign ends today.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an
Nah,
hour to let her know that we
that
were
bitch
following
is
a lead
useless.
given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that. As do you.
That I do.
I sense he is close.
Where is he?
I do not know. We should look around.
Walk right into us.
Arrest the momentum. Venite. Levioso. Descender. Imperium. Accio. Incendio.
What was that?
What do you think?
Oh, Levioso. Descender.
Well done. They got what they deserved.
Little Nat Sione, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal
Innit?
companion.
That's me.
You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills.
Expulso!
Imperium.
Listen! Such a smart man.
Glacier. Descendo. Venite.
Expelliarmus!
See now? Must Incendio!
A fitting end. Oh, we're not killing him though. He's got to be arrested, has he? Well, she's not dead. It's the man with the exceptional beard. Boona! Hello there, Cypher. How you doing today, my friend? I'm glad you think so. Oh, she's in a wheelchair. That does not look good.
Are you sure you are
Cypher.
up for a visitor?
What up, my dude?
Yes, Mother. I feel fine, and it will do me good to see my friend.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother.
Can I have a cup of tea? I'm just gonna...
It is good to see you, my friend.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
What on earth possessed you to do something like that?
I don't know, but what other choice did I have? You were in danger.
I'm sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well...
You did what came naturally.
I suppose it was instinct. Yes. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then you shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course not. There was nothing that you... Oh. Oh my. I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it. He made a choice. Based on instinct, my father, you, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? Taking down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban.
I've done it. I killed Rookwood.
A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their
You kind of
lost
helped.
But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
I suppose you took a
Everything is
crucial
safe
for
in
me,
Rookwood's
which is
because of
appreciated.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life.
Don't you hate it when you work hard at making a good meal and just as you sit down and get maybe one bite, you all of a sudden have to really use the bathroom? Yeah, that does kind of suck. I tend to find a gap or a moment where I can step away quickly during the cooking process and then go to the bathroom in that little gap and then sprint back. But yeah, it's not nice. It's not nice. You're like, but it's so hot and it looks so tasty. How's you, Cypher? I am very well. How are you, my guy? I'm doing good. I'm glad you're both good. It does my heart good, hearing it. Oh, no.
Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
The Avenging Gazelle. Poppy blooms. That's the Poppy Blooms one. That's the main quest. Now there. Okay, so we are down to the final two side quests, it would seem. It would seem.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Just the person I was hoping to see.
But of course.
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the centaurs. And I wanted to thank you. When the poachers ambushed us, it was nice not to face them alone.
Now, if only the one would work properly. Yes, exactly. Exactly, if that one fucking crushed.
Of course. It's the sort of thing friends do for each other, isn't it?
The one?
So. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year.
Yeah, there's one quest that's bugged out for me.
Of course, but I did enjoy the 3 broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the 3
One titchy little side quest.
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing. And well, I don't know how Serona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with. Or Gran, of course.
Which I need to get the completion stuff. So I'm going to have to make a save before the final mission.
Nothing wrong with that.
And then once the patch has come in that fixes it.
Although I am beginning to see the appeal of human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone. And share Highwing.
Yeah, Highwing's mine now, mate.
I don't suppose you've heard anything from your parents, have you?
I haven't, but I'm perfectly fine with that.
Does your Gran know that we found the Snidgets?
I couldn't hold it in any longer. I told her everything. She was livid that I'd been anywhere near the poachers. But she confessed that she was rather envious about the Snidgets.
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I'd rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it. And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble. You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwing can join us?
Maybe. Beast friends! Well, I wasn't anticipating us being done with things so soon, so we've got to capture 2 more beasts, which we can easily do. Find 2 landing platforms. Find another Hogwarts secret, which I'm not sure about. And that one. So we got 2 side quests left. Maybe there's endgame. We'll see. But we'll go out and find some beasts. See if there's a female Graphorn down here. Oh, and there's apparently a landing platform here that we ain't found.
Not the best place for an unaccompanied... Revelio!
Witching Felcroft. I was surprised how much jewelry.
Revelio!
No! Ah, there you are. So we need 1 more, which is in the fucking Hogwarts Valley. You're a male. You gotta be a male. Damn you.
I'll look after you.
You are in here, the landing platform? Oh no, it's the landing platform's in here. No, full of shit. Ah, it's in the Feldcroft region. Reet.
Broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Ah, I see.
Revelio.
I'm sorry, we're gonna have to get this waypoint off there. Maybe down here? I'm sure we've probably looked there before. Right, well there's one, so I can't imagine it being right close.
Revelio.
Is that it?
Abandoned long ago.
That is not it. You cannot contain me.
Revelio.
You'd think there'd be one like perched on here or something.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
No, that's a wall. I saw blue and I was like, ah, we've done it. Oh, it'll be a mooncalf den that's only fucking... They only appear at night.
Revelio.
It's probably not going to be one here then, if there's one there on the coast. Can we get out to these little scrats of rock? We can, but it was pointless. If we comb the coastline on this pass through, and then we'll go for the mountain, the feet of the mountains, back the other way to see if we can find.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
What about out here?
Revelio.
Nami.
Revelio.
Oh.
Up for a bit of die.
Damn it!
Revelio.
It's one of the fucking astronomy fucking platforms. The one down in the basin down here. No, no, definitely not.
Revelio. Revelio.
No, that's a stone wall.
Revelio.
Ugh. Excuse me.
I'd remember my father speaking.
We have a cold sweeping through the home at the minute. Courtesy of my brother. Oh. We got it. It's done. Right, let's have a look at these fucking Hogwarts secrets. Because we've explored the entirety of Hogwarts. The clock tower one? I thought we did the clock tower one. Oh, apparently not. And we need to rescue another beast, so let's do that. Let's chance it with one more Graphorn. But I'm not holding out much hope.
This looks like trouble.
You look like trouble. Oh no!
Arrest the momentum. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Arrest the momentum. Glacius. Accio. Incendio. Defendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
Whee!
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
And now we will go to the room of requirement to breed the Graphorn.
Dick thinks you've made marvelous improvements here. Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
No, mate. Ah. Ooh, the gloves are better.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Whee! There's another trophy down. I might as well fucking groom them. No. There we go. You can be Davy. Oh, I need a phoenix feather. Oi. Thank you.
Revelio.
Yeah, I think we're gonna keep the manipulation, but shift it to. But shift it to level 3. There we go. Yes. Disgusting. Okay, what were we going to do next? Ah, yes, so we have to go to the clock tower, which I thought I'd done, but apparently not. So we will go to... Is there one at the hospital wing? Because I can only think of it being here. Up is you. Yeah. Down is you. Ah. Okay.
Arresto momentum.
Go through the door. There we go. There was one more. I can't believe this. 99%. One main quest. 2 side and relationship quests. The relationship one is going to be the consequences for Sebastian after he murdered his fucking uncle. And the fucking biscuit one where the lock won't spawn. I'm so mad. Which also, I assume, means I won't be able to hit level 40. Ooh. It hurts. It is better. Considerably, well, I say considerably. And we want increased ancient magic fill rate. So I was wrong. 110 is not the max stat. That fucking lock, I know, man. I know. Hurts my heart. What can we do? What can we do? The final quest. I'll drop us with a save so that when they patch it we can come and fucking do it. I did it, broski.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
Rookwood himself.
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had to do. With Harlow in custody and Rookwood gone, the wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy.
Oh, they said it! They said legacy, they said it!
That must be the way to the repository.
Enter the Keeper's Caverns.
We can only hope that we're not too late.
Let's make a separate save just so I'm not fucking confused by it all. Can't remember what that one was for, but hey ho.
Find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
Well, that's not going to be the case, is it? Well, what's the time? Right, I'm just going to go for a wee and make a cup of tea. Because I've been here 2 hours. I know the stream says an hour and 15, but those technical issues, am I right? So I'm going to run a couple of minutes of ads. And then hit the BRB, and I will BRB. See you shortly. didn't mute myself. Rookie mistake. But I'm back. Back I am. There we are. Woohoo! Yes! As we enter the final mission. Enter the Keeper's Caverns.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered.
Do we reckon Professor Fig's gonna die?
Let's go.
Of course Ranrock is here.
Revelio.
If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Search the area. Must be here somewhere. We must be getting closer.
Renbrook.
Accio.
Progress. Cover up wide. Coming back this way.
I've been fighting since before.
Arrest them, Expelliarmus.
Back to the bed.
Give us all.
Bombarda.
Easy.
Press on. Ranrock must be here.
Revelio. This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment.
Do your thing, Professor. Nice.
This one's almost down. Expelliarmus.
Oh no, you do not get to teleport like that, mate.
You're no match for us.
That was some bullshit right there.
Now what?
Revelio.
The map says this way.
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go.
Are they the mentor character? Because if so, yes. Yes, they are the mentor character.
Getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor.
And I also think you're right. He will die.
Listen.
More goblins up ahead.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. You can't. Arrest on the left.
Damn you!
Let me answer. Confront.
Nah, dodge that one, mate.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
I could have broken that too. And this where the other staff arrive? You go on! We'll hold them here! Ah ha ha! I can write these things myself. Is the headmaster going to appear? Of course not.
Steer them this way. We shall make quick work of them.
They got this.
Would have been cool to see our friends that we did the relationship quests with come down here with us.
We're in the thick of it now. We'll show these beasts who's in charge. Your timing couldn't be better, Professor Hackett.
Thank you, Professor.
Incendio. Arrest on momentum. Bombarda.
Okay.
Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him!
Oh, we're fighting with Professor Sharp.
Aren't you going to leave some for the rest of us? We couldn't be happy to see you, Professor Sharp. At your service.
Getting dicked on me. Oh, I'm pretty sure Professor Sharp just used Imperio. Oh, we got some Yoda shit. You better hope she doesn't get fucking tagged. Piece of piss, mate. He sprints like an athlete and walks like an old man.
The one! Quickly!
Give it an old... Give him a poke. Oh, now you're right with it. Oh. Just right. Fuck off.
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and
George
others died for.
We got eaten in the first 5 minutes.
Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever.
How long will you keep it?
I plan to keep it secret for now. But in time, when I'm ready, I plan to tell those I trust everything and accept their help.
I believe that is what Miriam would have wanted. We should trust in others. If anyone can rise to this challenge, my friend, it is you.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock.
In partnership with wizards.
I've been wanting to play with this.
That his wife's... Yeah.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you're two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Is he gonna turn into a fucking super goblin? Oh yeah, he loved dragons, didn't he? So he's either dead. That goblin is a mega douche nozzle. He is indeed. How you doing, Jess?
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Bruh.
Spells having no effect on the dragon. Protego!
Oh. Hi Bruno and Fan, I'm alright, how are you guys? Yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you. Yeah, you big dick.
Two sources of power. Ha! Don't like that very much, do you?
You have no idea what you're doing.
Killing you, Ranrock. Killing you is what we are doing. Fuck 'em up, Boona. I know, fan. We totally never talk ever.
You can't run forever, Ranrock. There's nowhere to
Give up now. My
Bombarder.
No!
Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Arresto momentum. Not so powerful now. On Ranrock. I know
This cannot be happening. You will die.
ends here, Ranrock.
You think you can stop me?
Flipendo.
Damn it!
Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Bombarder.
Did we get him? Did we get him? Aw, you bitch.
Flipendo. Descend. Leviosa. Confringo.
There we go. The hero of Hogwarts. Oh, we're gonna be able to return Professor Fig his wife's wand. And the whole castle collapses. You take that shit! There he is.
Professor.
Chills. Use the Force. I know, right? We did it. Here we go. Is it the death? The death of Professor Fig.
Professor.
Miriam.
Yeah.
Miriam would have loved you, my young friend.
We called it, fan. We called it. Big rip. Yeah.
The wizarding world
R.I.P. in peace.
could not be in more capable hands.
None of the other professors gonna arrive. No. Okay. The mentor. I knew it's just gonna happen. Damn it! The mentor always dies. Yeah. Yeah. He was our Obi-Wan. Or our Qui-Gon. Or our Yoda.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Miriam, whom we lost much too soon as well.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends.
Oh, it's that guy we spoke to once, fucking months ago.
His remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig,
I'm not sure we even ever spoke to that guy.
I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today.
It's Sirius, but awkward and derby. He is a black.
Agree that we must now honor him.
He is Sirius's ancestor.
By wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
Giving me chills again, man.
To Professor Fig!
To Professor Fig!
Never imagined we'd attend a funeral for one of our professors.
What about the arrest party for one of our friends?
She honoured him. He'll be well remembered. I only wish we could have done the same for Solomon Sallow. I need to go and see Anne soon. Ominous, there's something I need to tell you. It's to do with Victor Rookwood. I heard a rumour that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if you faced quite a fight. The rumour's true, and I did. But it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard. Wait, what are you saying? It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Victor Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along. This can't be. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Yeah, and Rookwood was working with the fucking goblins, bruh.
Of interest to Ranrock, it became of interest to Rookwood as well.
That guy just gonna go in circles.
The night Anne was cursed.
In the background.
He was working with Ranrock. When he saw Anne, well, he didn't want anyone to know. So he cursed her. Oh, so cruel. Rookwood got what he deserved.
He did.
Thank you for telling me. Anne and Sebastian deserve to know, and it should come from me. As we discussed, I
think it should come with me.
Sebastian's with the headmaster now, but perhaps there's a way to get word to him. When I find out, I'll send an owl.
I think it should probably come from me, since I found it all out, really. And the snows are melting. And spring blooms once more. Congratulations! You have completed the story of Hogwarts Legacy and reached the end of your school year. With your OWL exams fast approaching, now is a good time to review your field guide progress, explore the world, finish any remaining relationship storylines and side quests, and complete your field guide as you see fit. Okay, so we can... There is an end game of sorts. So we'll pop another save. We'll save over that one, because I can't even remember what that one's for. No new mail.
I have news about Sebastian. Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
Sure, bruh. In the shadow of friendship. Now that some time has passed since the events at the Felcroft Catacomb, I should see how Ominous is faring. Thankfully, we have the Undercroft to speak privately. Oh, I should have gone up. Balls. Balls. There we go.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
You shut your mouth.
Always something to celebrate around Hogwarts.
No sour notes, please.
No, apparently I can't do the teleport on Hogwarts grounds, which seems a bit shit. What are you doing? Yeah, we said Sebastian should go to Azkaban for murdering his uncle, because you know, dude straight up murdered his uncle.
Thank you for coming. Ominous, I received your owl. What's happened with Sebastian? He's been expelled, and will soon face trial at the Ministry. Although Anne wanted to turn him in, I think now she's torn. I confess I know how she feels. As much as we all wanted Sebastian to face the consequences of his actions. It will never be the same without him. Just standing here in the Undercroft without Sebastian feels wrong. I never thought things would end this way. I hope we did the right thing. I hope so too. Were you able to tell Sebastian about Rookwood cursing Anne? I was.
Black let me talk to Sebastian before he left. At first he wouldn't believe it. Then he realized it all made sense. Unfortunately, his anger only grew towards goblins and dark wizards. Anne was shocked too, but in some sense relieved to know the truth.
Are we going to have a sequel with
I think it brought us
Sebastian as the villain?
She deserves peace.
That would be pretty good.
She does. Sebastian was my best friend.
There is no apparition at Hogwarts Blue now. I know, but that's technically not apparition. It's like smoke movement.
You two had grown close. That you were helping each other with more than just finding a cure for Anne. He never gave specifics, but I know it was important. He means a lot to us both. I hope we get the chance to tell him that one day. I know we had a bit of a rocky start, but you've proven yourself as a friend. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
A sallow grave. My boy's off to Azkaban. Rightfully so, really. Weasley's watchful eye. Okay, let's do that then.
Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
Well, you didn't. You told me about it and I did it.
Revelio. Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
Yes.
We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the
He
same
meant
without
everything to me.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
As he well should.
Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even somehow ingratiated yourself with the Headless Hunt.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found...
She's a fucking Legilimens.
Miss Sweeting. It's nice to see her engaging more with her classmates. There have evidently been Snidget sightings in the area lately. If the centaurs are to be believed, 2 Hogwarts students are behind it.
Well...
I'm certain I don't know what...
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course.
It's not 100% completed, mate.
What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here.
Oh, fuck off.
Quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed.
We'll go out there and make me a lock for a fucking cage, mate.
AWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but that one doesn't count, does it not? Fucking donut, mate. Fucking donuts. There's a lot here. I am kind of disappointed that Peeves didn't play a larger role. Oh. Well, that cutscene showed us, you know, spring had sprung.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Doing it. If I stop playing this and this quest isn't bugged for me, I'm gonna feel so bad. The only reason it's bugged for me is because I'm a fucking completionist nerd and it's bit me in the ass. So I'd cleared that camp out of bandits already and unlocked the cage before I got the quest. And then taking the quest after that bugs out the quest. So remember the biscuit quest. Don't go anywhere near. This camp. This camp right here. North of Upper Hogsfield and east-northeast of the East North Ford. God, that's a mouthful. East-northeast of the East North Ford Bog. That bandit camp. Do not clear it until you're doing the quest. I beg of you. Duly noted, as it should be. I mean, you should still feel bad. I will, I promise. Good. Oh. A cat! But no Sebastian.
This year we have seen our students exemplify the bravery of Godric Gryffindor. And now we can finish. The loyalty of Helga Hufflepuff. The wisdom of Rowena
Ravenclaw.
The ambition of Salazar Slytherin. And so, the winner of this year's house...
Silence.
Excuse me, Headmaster, if I may. one particular student's heroism during the
Oh, it's going to be a
attack on
Dumbledore.
Hogwarts,
1 million points to the main character.
excel in their coursework as a new student.
Gryffindor win the House Cup.
Well, it would seem that it certainly merits.
See,
I'd say
in typical Harry Potter fashion.
100 points to their house. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes. Thank you, Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley.
I suppose we have our winner.
Just standing in the middle of the room. Ululating. Ululating? They certainly stopped doing that. It must be for health and safety reasons later on. Well, there we go. We've only gone and done it, finally. Well, I say we've done it. We haven't, because we're still fucking missing shit, but I can either do that on stream with you all, finish it, and get the 100% stuff that we need, where we'll be fucking about, running around, looking for pages, and completing that quest when it's patched. And then, but yeah, looking for other games now. Other games to stream in memory of Dave Ross. We're going to be resuming The Witcher 3. After what? Almost a month? 3 weeks probably? Yeah, I'd say about 3 weeks of no Witcher 3. We'll be bringing that a couple of days a week. That back for a couple of days a week. We'll probably play this again in another couple of days of the week. You know, we'll be doing our Slytherin playthrough first, a dark playthrough. And then, what games to play alongside it? I say I'm tempted with Hitman World of Assassination, just as something, you know, a bit different. Something that's not a huge RPG. Or at least a huge open world RPG. Legend of Dragoon is also tempting, because I've never played that, the PS1 JRPG. Being a massive JRPG fan, so yes, plenty to be thinking about, plenty to consider. But I love that. It was fantastic. And I do believe they're gearing up for a sequel. And I think with how well it sold, they would be mad to leave all that money a sequel would generate on the table. So yes, I thought it was brilliant. And not just because I'm a Harry Potter fan, as a big fan of video games, it is a very capable and enjoyable video game in its own right. Agreed. Way, hello Dom. I hope we've not spoiled anything for you and that you've finished the game. Or managed to avoid being spoiled. Nah, I finished it over the weekend. Nice, 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 nice. Are we in agreement that there'll be a sequel? And did you send Sebastian to Azkaban? Yeah, we gotta let all the people get their names on screen. There should be a sequel. Yeah, agreed. And yeah, he did an owner. Yeah, absolutely. I did and ah over it for quite a while, but it was a difficult decision for me. But yeah, man, straight up just like murdered his uncle in cold blood, and I was like, you know. Your intentions started off being good, but the road to hell is paved with good intentions, and you straight up murdered your uncle. I never cast an unforgivable curse, and I feel like it didn't really matter. No, absolutely, it didn't matter at all. I used Imperio because my guy, in my roleplay, my guy would say, well, that has practical applications, you know. If people are shooting at you, well, casting at you and trying to kill you, then you should be able to use, you know, the same methods back. We didn't learn Avada Kedavra. I'm assuming that's because we sent Sebastian to Azkaban, and we didn't learn Crucio because Crucio has no practical applications. It just causes pain. So how can a good dude be like, you know what? I'm going to cast this and enjoy your agony. But yeah, you didn't miss out much, to be honest. And because I'd done so much of the game before I got the Unforgivables, I kept forgetting to use them. When they gave you the option to not to learn them, I figured there might be some story branch related to that, but I don't think there is. Plus that keeper totally being forgiven for using unforgivable. Yeah, I thought that as well. But yeah, I was kind of. It is kind of disappointing that there's no like slight branch because you've chosen not to use any unforgivables. But I suppose when you blow up Rookwood from the inside out and stuff, then they're like, you're going to be killing people anyway, so. But yeah, when that keeper did it, I was like, he is now sus. I don't fully trust this man anymore. He's the guy that's been like wariest of you, but he's also the one that, you know, uses an unforgivable. Just doesn't hold water. Although I think, weren't they saying that the unforgivables had only been made unforgivable recently at the beginning of the game, so potentially it wasn't unforgivable then, I suppose, was how they'd explain it away. Yeah, the morality is all a bit wobbly, but that seems to be present in the wizarding world in a lot of areas. Yeah, I'd say that's fair. Yeah, they're trying to retroactively apply morality to things that aren't necessarily that black and white. Because I've always, you know, if someone's firing killing curses at you, you should be able to cast a killing curse back. You know, it's like if someone's shooting at you, you know, you should be able to fire back. Because it's not the act of casting Avada Kedavra that, you know, splits the soul and makes you evil. At least as far as I understand it in the canon. The thing that allowed Voldemort to do that, split his soul and create Horcruxes, was the fact that it was cold-blooded murder. Not that he was casting that particular spell. It just seems like they are more taboo than unforgivable. Yeah, absolutely. And again, I understand why the Crucio one is, and I understand why Imperio is, you know, being able to control someone's mind is pretty fucking extreme and insidious. But when those people are, you know, trying to kill you, the only one again that I'd consider unforgivable would be Crucio. But yeah, no, it was really good. I enjoyed it. And I'm going to start up my Slytherin campaign now. It won't be as, well, I say it won't be as fucking completionist. But I cannot make that promise because I'm fucking stupid and I have to play, or I always feel the urge to play games in a completionist manner. So I may well just damn myself to 4 completionist playthroughs of this game. But I should know it inside and out by then, which may make speedrunning it possible. I think there's been one any % speedrun so far, so I'll have to have a gander at the route they've taken, and yeah, pretty much any torture or deadly spell would be frowned upon. I think I just expected the unforgivable curses to have some sort of corruption to come with it. Yeah. And I think that's a lot of, like, headcanon, so people's personal canon or fanon or whatever you want to call it, they do have those kinds of effects, those corrupting effects. But I'm not necessarily sure that that's how it works. Again, I may be wrong, and I'm happy to be corrected. But yeah. Yeah, I love my own headcanon. Yeah, that's it. Stream all of them. Oh, I'm sure I will. I'll definitely be streaming this next Slytherin one, and I'll probably stream the Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw ones. If I'm going to be investing so much time into this, I may as well fucking... I may as well stream it. And then the people who, you know, want to watch Hogwarts Legacy after the initial buzz has died down, they can always jump in and join us. Someone's name there is Melissa Giovanna Console. I assume it's Console or something? Red Cerberus. I think Star Wars got me into following my own canon. I think my thoughts on the Force are cooler, but I can get confused when talking lore with them. Yeah, I completely feel you that way. That's what I'm like. I think my thoughts on things tend to be more interesting, at least personally to me, which, you know, I suppose isn't particularly surprising. But yeah, when other fans of Star Wars or Harry Potter or Game of Thrones or whatever it is, when they're trying to talk with you about lore, I end up getting my canon, an official canon, you know, twisted up a bit. It all makes sense. I just have to constantly remind myself that I have my own frame I see through. Yeah, no, absolutely. And that's what makes art, because it's subjective. The person viewing it and experiencing it experiences it through a slightly different frame to everyone else. And in some cases, a drastically different frame to everyone else. Lords Luli Flores. Mariah Levitt. I wonder if they're any relation to Troy Levitt, the creative designer who left mid-development that everyone harassed. The DC slider. Was there a reveal of anything in the credits? I remember running to the bathroom when the text began. Nah, there wasn't. Well, unless there's a Marvel-esque, end credit scene. But nah, there wasn't. I had a feeling when we spoke to Ominous just before the feast started that, cool, yeah, that they were potentially setting up Sebastian as the antagonist of the sequel, if they do one. Which I think would be very interesting. Would you want a sequel to have a more scripted main character like Sebi? Would I want? I suppose it would depend on what their aims were in terms of, playing a dark wizard or witch character and a light wizard, or I don't like that term. Not a dark wizard or witch character, because dialogue tends to be how you can differentiate your character that way. But I mean, I suppose if they did it in terms of you play that way through the decisions and choices you make in the game, and then for each decision drives you down towards slightly differing decisions, then you'd be able to script the character in memory of Joe Featherstone. You'd be able to script it slightly more heavily and would probably allow the dialogue to carry a bit more weight. So yeah, I think they could. And it would be interesting if they went down that road. But and then because I suppose they could still leave you like the little dialogue options if you want people to expand and explain things about the world or the characters or what they want you to do when you're asking questions. Yeah, so they could. Good thinking. Good thinking, Dom. Clotilde. No, we don't want to skip, we just want to... Can you speed through them and all? It would seem not. Castilian Spanish. I go back and forth on which I prefer. It's hard to say. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm the same. Like, it's not as clear cut for me. I think I may enjoy a stronger story over exercise of my own morality, but both can make it great. Yeah, exactly. And again, it depends entirely on where they want to go. But sometimes a singular narrative, well, story-wise, a singular narrative is nearly always stronger and gets you more invested in the characters and in what, the consequences of the stakes. Well, the stakes and the consequences of what's happening is what I should be saying, really. But then, you know, exercising your own morality is also fun. I mean, it's not as fun as when it was a novel concept, you know, when it was KOTOR and Mass Effect doing it, or Fallout to an extent, you know, when it was new and exciting. And it's not as clear cut as what makes it better as the Fallouts. Like, I hated in Fallout 4. It's way to have a message that involves the main character. You can actually make the character more dynamic. Yeah, no, I completely agree. A character that you exercise your control over and is more an avatar for your decisions and morality and whatever, tends to be blander and more milquetoast. But yeah, as saying, in Fallout 4, I hated how they changed how the dialogue worked. How they went with that, like, shitty fucking Mass Effect. Be sarcastic, be nice, be angry, be, you know, that kind of shit's just wank. I much preferred the Fallout games when it was literally just a silent protagonist, but they had really interesting dialogue options that you could choose between. To focus on personality rather than character. Yeah. That's a good way of putting it, yeah. I think this may be the biggest licenses section of a credits I've ever seen. Like in this game, I did enjoy the main character, but we had no flaws at all. Just a perfectly little Hogwarts baby killing everyone. Yes, that is true. That is true. And as much as you could choose to apply your own morality, it didn't particularly. I can't imagine it having any particular consequences. Like, obviously, the Sebastian decision does, but like, I could have been down there with Professor Fig, firing off Crucios and Avada Kedavras, and he'd have just been like, "Well done, boy." Or, you know, there was no way that Natty and Poppy are going to dislike you. Yeah. Which is kind of disappointing. It's that kind of, what is it, pseudo-narrative control that they give you to try and convince you that, your choices matter, when in actuality they don't. There was one decision, or maybe two. You know, whether you send Sebastian to Azkaban, you have to not think about it and just go with it. Yeah, exactly. It's a what is it? You have to suspend your disbelief, and some people can, some people can't. But it's not, you know, like some games like God of War or Crisis Core, I was in bits at the ending. Admittedly, this wasn't a particularly sad ending or whatever, but being a big Harry Potter fan, I'd have expected it to hit me the fact that we were done with the game, you know, be more meaningful, and it wasn't really. It was cool and it was nice, and I got a couple of chills a couple of times, but, you know, like Professor Fig dying, I wasn't that bothered. I know what you mean. I never got close enough to them. Yeah. And the character that the game puts you closest to is Sebastian, and he was just a douche. He was just really annoying. Him over trying to... Yeah, that's it. Trying to cover too many bases in so little time, yeah. I mean, the centaur character in one of the quests I did, he said something about someone's knowledge being as vast as an ocean, but nowhere near as deep. And I feel that's kind of what happened here, is that they went for a really vast open world where you could do so many things, but it's not quite as deep as I would have liked. In terms of... I mean, the world is outstanding. They've knocked that out of the park 100%. Combat, I really enjoyed, thought that was brilliant. But the story was a bit shallow. The characters were a bit shallow. The open world activities were very shallow, really. Yeah, well put. Yeah, well, I have my moments. Take the biscuit, goddammit you. Right then. So we will exit to the main menu. I think a story focused around a predetermined character could help with this. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if they make a sequel to this, I imagine it will be similar in how they construct the story. I'd hope it would be deeper, and that they would improve upon it and take into account people's criticisms. But I would love to see them, even if it's not this studio, there be a game in the Hogwarts, in the Wizarding world, where, you know, the combat is this style of combat, but like you say, it's a sole narrative game. It could be linear, it could be like that pseudo open world where you go into hubs and stuff, a bit like 2018's God of War, where there's slightly bigger maps where you can go off the beaten path and do a few side quests, but those side quests would be meatier and more meaningful, and yeah, I think that would be really cool. More Witcher-like in its story, maybe. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, The Witcher 3 is a really good example of, you know, an open world that has its busy work, has side quests that are pretty deep for what they are. They're involved, and they have consequences within those side quests, not necessarily for the player or for the world at large. But the story itself is really good, and you can, you know, there's some bigger side quests that feed in, like what you do with Letho, and you know, yeah. I think that would be cool. Or like, what was I going to say? Fallen Order. Maybe Fallen Order's a bit too similar to this for me to want a game quite like that, but it just feels like slightly narrative-wise, it's more funneled in a particular direction. It's more focused. It seems like the Wizarding world would fit that structure. Yeah, I think so. Because it seems like they took more inspiration from oh, I hit level 40. From more Ubisoft-style games. And I get why, because those games, well, historically have been popular, but I think the only reason they're not as popular is because Ubisoft have kind of dropped the ball. They're not making good games. But yes, we will do a Slytherin playthrough. Apparently I hit level 4. Oh yeah, but my save wasn't. Let's see. Yeah, the other studio's caught up. Yeah, exactly. And oh, a Graphorn. I'm just gonna chill out with me, like a big dog.